All right, in this video, I'm just going to go over mining probate data. It's really a pretty simple task. Just go to this Public Notice Colorado site right here. So once you put in that, I'm going to move this over. This is what you're going to see. And you'll put in, you can just follow this step by step. You'll put in a state. Really, you should be doing this every day. So you'd be setting the date for every day. But right now, because we haven't done this in a while, let's go ahead and just go back about a week. So let's go back to 10th of November. But really, once you get this caught up, because there's 280 results, once you get all those done, I would definitely jump in here tomorrow and do the 16th through the 17th and the 17th through the 18th and so on. All right. Next, you want to go ahead and select the counties that we're going to focus on. So I got the counties right here: Arapahoe, Adams, Denver, Broomfield, and Jefferson. So you would just select those, which I've already done here. Don't worry about this. We're gonna have it search all publications and all notice types, and you can go ahead and search. And I got 280 results up. So now that you got the results up and running, then you can go ahead and start importing the data. I wouldn't say import, you're manually importing the data into the probate sheet. So here is our probate sheet. This is going to be the 2021, 2022 probates. And I simplified it a little bit in that we're just going to copy and paste all of this data into one cell instead of separating out like we did before. And the reason is that when we're really just mainly using this data here to figure out if there's a property address, and we have to do that manually anyways, so there's no reason to separate it out. So we really just need the different deceased names. If we ever want to refer back to the case number, it's there. So let me just kind of go through one of these real fast and show you how I do it. It's, again, pretty simple. I'm going to move this over. So I already did these first two. Let's go ahead and click on this third one here, which that data will come over here, but I find it easier to copy and paste this data right here. It's always in the beginning. So we want the notice of creditors, the state of, so this is the person that's deceased, and then their case number. So we just copy that and we paste that here, and then that's it. And then really the important data that we're after is next. So once we got that, let's go ahead and open this. Well, if you click on it, it'll come up over here. And so we copied all this data already. What we're after next is the PR data. So the personal representative to the probate court is this person right here. And so you kind of manually got to go through this now. So now we want to go ahead and enter in Melissa's information. You can copy and paste it, or you can type it in, whatever you want, but this does need to be separated out because when we go to skip trace it, it needs to be separated out. But you can copy, um, honestly, it's better to, because we don't want it capitalized because we're going to be using this person's name. So Melissa, I really want to type that out because we're going to be using this person's name in text messages, so we don't want it all capitalized format, right? We want it to look like it's not been imported over. So anyways, Melissa R. Schwartz. Schwartz, you can just copy it and paste it because we're not going to use her last name in the text blast. You can go ahead and copy the mailing address. And I'm just simply copy and pasting this stuff over. Denver, Colorado. So Denver, Colorado. So there, I just went ahead and typed that stuff in because it's faster to do it that way. So for whatever reason that I don't know why that did that, but anyways, that's all we're doing. We're just importing that data over. So I'll do one more. So we did this one. We'll go ahead and do this one. I did find if I copy and paste out of over here, it seems to do funky stuff versus if you copy and paste out of here. But so this guy here, I'm just going to paste it. So I paste it in here, and we're going to use this data later. So when we're going to search for property addresses, we're going to do that later, and I'll do that next. So now that we've got this in there, we need the personal representative, which is this Scott Shute. So I'm going to go ahead and type this in, Scott, S-U-U-T-E. We don't have a middle name. Copy, paste, Aurora, Colorado. Aurora, Colorado, 80017. Okay, so that's it. Now we've got, we're starting to build this up. So the dates, all you got to do is you can just copy and paste the dates as such. It's just whatever day that you pull it. Now, one last thing you definitely got to pay attention to is that these have been repeated as far as publication. They got to publicize these probates like 4 times in a newspaper. That's like a legal requirement for them to do this. So as you can see down here, this has been published in 1/8/15 of 2021. So we're not going to run across too many duplicates today, but as you start to work through these, you will start to have duplicates on here. Obviously, we don't want to enter in the same deceased case number, so you might want to just search case number on everyone. You can just search it here, and oh, I don't know exactly how you do that. So you it's in here somewhere. So you would do a search of, maybe it's under edit. Oh, here we go, find and replace that particular case number just to see if it's already in the spreadsheet. If it is, don't enter it. We don't want to have duplicates in there. If it's not in there, obviously put it in there. So that's it. So that is mining data 101 out of that website. The next video, I'll just go in, we'll do realtor's tax to see if we can find any property associated with the deceased.